You made it to the final step of Major Pentatonic module, and this one is all about putting everything together. And up to this point, you've built your foundation, your flow, your expression, and your harmonic awareness. Now it's time to create. This project is your chance to compose and record your own solo using everything you've learned up to this point. Phrasing, voice leading, triads, that smooth vocal pentatonic touch. You get to use them all. Your goal is simple. You're going to write and record a solo over the backing track I have provided. The chord progression is F major, E minor, D minor, and C major. You'll use the C Major Pentatonic Scale as your melodic foundation and integrate the triads you've mapped in the last lesson to give your lines harmonic clarity. Here, don't overthink it. The goal isn't to impress. The goal is to express yourself. See if you could tell a story through your phrasing. Imagine there's a beginning, middle, and end, and not just licks stacked all together. If you don't know where to start exactly, start by choosing a few simple melodic ideas. Use horizontal movement to flow through your positions, and you could use vertical movements to connect your caged shapes. As you write, think in phrases, short musical sentences that breathe. Or you can even sing your ideas first, then find them on the guitar. That's how you make your melodies sound more natural and human. And remember, spacing is part of phrasing. Don't be afraid to leave silence between your ideas. That's where the emotions lie. Once you have your solos down, it's time to record it. You can use simply your phone or your DAW or any setup that you may have. Just make sure your tone is clean and your levels are balanced. Play along with the backing track a few times before recording. Then you're going to do 3 full takes, and at the end, you're going to watch them and pick one of your favorite. You'll notice that every time you record, your phrasing naturally refines or is slightly different. Your bends get maybe more accurate, your rhythm locks in tighter, or your dynamic may start to breathe a little bit more. After recording, take a moment to take a listen to your takes and ask yourself some of these questions. Are you connecting your phrases to the chords? Is your timing consistent throughout? Does your solo say something emotionally or musically? Here, let me emphasize, you don't need perfection. We're just exercising our awareness. And this reflection is where growth starts to happen. When you start hearing yourself, you'll start to think like a musician. And when you're ready, share your solo with my coaching community or any social groups that you may have. Getting feedback from other players or just putting your work out there is one of the most helpful ways to level up. Remember, vulnerability creates connection. You're not just showing your skills, you're showing your voice. And that's what this entire journey was about. Building a voice that feels honest, fluent, and free. This solo project marks the point where you stop just learning music and you start creating. Everything you've practiced, the flow, the dexterity, the expressive techniques, the harmonic connection, comes together here. Keep refining your tone, your phrasing, and your ear, because the real beauty of the pentatonic isn't how many notes you play. It's in how much meaning you can give to each one. So take your time, tell your story, and most importantly, enjoy the sound of where you are right now.